So, we are starting off the year, I say starting off the year, it's February now, with January favourites, because I decided to do favourites months ago, but I wanted to start at the beginning of the year. It felt odd to start in like October or November, so anyway, yes, these are my January favourites. Okay, so we're going to start off with like the beauty and makeup stuff. So the first thing are the vitamin E moisturisers from The Body Shop. I have the day cream, or just normal moisture cream, and the night cream. They're different consistencies. The moisturising cream is a gel formula, and then the night cream is a lot thicker. It's almost a hybrid between like a gel and a cream, because it's thick but it goes in very nicely like a gel, and it feels glorious. So I've been absolutely loving these. They've definitely been saving my skin so much better than the ones I was using in the past. Next we have the Body Shop's Aloe Vera Soothing Eye and Lip Contour Care Cream. I just use this on my eyes really, and it's so nice to use in the morning when you feel quite tired and puffy. I know last night I had a bit of a cry because I was watching the last episode of season 6 of The Vampire Diaries and I was a mess. So my eyes were a bit puffy this morning, so this was absolutely lovely to put on. I only put on in the morning with it being aloe vera. It wouldn't be the best to put on at night because it's meant to kind of wake you up and feel quite refreshing. But on a morning this is great, and also you can use it on your lips as well. If you've got like really damaged chapped lips, the aloe vera is going to soothe that very nicely. Okay, next we have these. So these are Ted Baker lipsticks. I got them in one of the Christmas sets from Boots. As you would have seen in my Christmas video, I got the lip balm with the nail varnish, and I went back to get the dark red colour, but they didn't have any left. But what they had was a big box shaped like a bow, and I had these 6 lipsticks in and 6 nail varnishes in. I'm wearing the red nail varnish today and it's not doing so well, but in previous videos, like my Would You Rather video, I was wearing the hot pink, which is another favourite of mine, specifically this one, because it just wore really nicely, and I've never worn hot pink in my life, but I just absolutely loved this. And as a kind of like extra, I really loved the hot pink lipstick and the hot pink nail varnish together. Even though they are different tones, the lipstick is more of a warm tone and it's slightly less bright. It's just beautiful. Again, like I said, I've never liked hot pink on my skin tone ever, but I have a feeling that hot pink is meant to go with my skin tone. Anything that's meant to kind of react to the pH balance in your skin to give you like your own kind of like original lip colour, it always goes a bright pink on me, so I think hot pink is meant to look good on me actually. Who knows? Okay, so the next thing that I don't really have with me, but still. So a book this month that I have really been loving was Wild Like Me by Louise Pentland. I finally got around to reading it. I've had the book now for about 6 months. I bought it in the airport on my way to Ibiza because I really wanted the paperback version. I do prefer paperbacks to hardbacks. I don't know why. I think it just fit in a bookshelf a lot nicer. But yes, I absolutely loved it. The way it was written was beautiful. The characters, I absolutely loved. The little girl was just like my spirit animal. I absolutely loved her. So yes, cannot rave about it enough. I did tweet about it when I finished reading it. I read it in about 2 days, if that. So yeah, absolutely love that. Next, as I mentioned before, The Vampire Diaries. Obviously it is on Netflix. I have watched it before and I got to season 6, the end of season 6 specifically. So yes, I did know that last night's episode was going to kill me because it killed me the first time. It killed me more this time, but I am more emotional now than I was then. So I don't know what happens in season 7 or season 8, so please don't spoil it for me because I will murder you. So yes, I'm very excited to watch these next 2 seasons because I don't know what happens. I know something to do with Caroline, I'm not going to mention it in case any of you haven't seen it or are in the middle of watching it, but I know something to do with Caroline, but I don't know how it happens or anything like that. So yes, I absolutely love it. Damon is bae. Honestly, I remember the first time I watched it, I was like, oh, this is weird for me. I prefer Stefan. He's the good brother. I always prefer the bad boy to the good boy. Always. And when I was first watching this, I was like, oh, I definitely prefer Stefan. Like, I was like, he's gorgeous. I was like, he's got abs and he's just so nice and gentlemanly. And then somewhere along the line, it was like Elena. I was like, something switched. And I was like, no, Damon. And this time I've watched it, kind of like, yeah, I kind of see the appeal of Stefan, but not really. Like, Damon, he's got so much more personality, especially in the beginning. Like, Stefan, from probably season 5 onwards, from what I know, is a lot better. But in the beginning, he's just so boring, and he's just like got no personality. Whereas Damon's sassy, he's witty, he's gorgeous. Them eyes, those eyes, and the smirk, they're like a sexy smirk he does. Yes. And I can't decide if I like him with long hair or short hair better because he looks great, and in a v-neck he looks amazing. I love Damon, okay? Like, I love Damon. So he, like, I was in a bad place when I started watching it. I was like, I just need a Damon fix. I just need Damon. And it's kind of got me out of it, so that's good. I need a Damon in my life. I feel like if I was Elena, I probably wouldn't care too much about the stuff Damon does, because I'd be like, yeah, you had a mental breakdown, it happens to the best of us, it's fine. But then, like, everyone else has a mental breakdown and kills people, and they're, like, so annoyed. But, like, Damon can't have a mental breakdown? It's not fair. So, I mean, if I'd been through what Damon's been through, I'd probably do the same things as he did. Let's be real. But anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about Damon now because it's getting ridiculous. Okay, so for music this month, I have been really obsessed with the song Casual Affair by Panic at the Disco. I don't know how, but I just hadn't really heard it before. I'm weird. Sometimes I don't listen through a whole band's album. I'll just listen to the songs that I've randomly heard here and there, and that's it. But I was listening through, it was when I was sorting out all my dressing table, I decided to listen to Panic at the Disco, because Panic at the Disco as a band, or as a singular, because Brennan Urie is Panic at the Disco now, I decided to listen to them while I was doing my thing with the dressing table, and I just heard the song for the first time and I was like, I really love this. It's very different from like the songs that I usually like by them. But yeah, what can I say? It's a good song. I've also really been liking Shut Up and Dance because I'm just in a dancey mood lately. I want to dance just because I feel good when I'm dancing. And why have I forgotten? Oh yes, We Are Young. Carrie did a cover and I was like, I need to listen to this song, and I've just been listening to it like every single day since, and I just love it. So those 3 songs have been like on repeat for the majority of the month. A food favourite is quite a British staple for anyone not in England, and those are penguin biscuits. I'm sure many people will have heard of Tim Tams from Australia. They're pretty much the same thing, except we don't have the Tim Tam Slam here. We don't suck coffee or tea through a penguin. We just eat the penguin like a normal human being. No offence, Australia. Yeah, I've been really loving them. They're just chocolatey goodness. They're just, I don't know, I'm having like 2 a day, which is really not good for me, but like, I can't help it. If you need a chocolate fix, a penguin will fix you right up. And the final favourite is an app called Headspace. My cousin told me about it when I kind of came out about having anxiety one day randomly. I didn't come out, my mum came out for me. They were just over and they were asking about work, and I was like, oh yeah, I've still got some time off work. And they're like, oh, that's lucky. My mum's like, yeah, she's on sick leave, she's got anxiety. And I was like, nah. Because I haven't ever opened up to my extended family about having anxiety. All of my grandparents died without knowing it, so, and now my auntie and one cousin knows. I mean, for all I know, they've talked about the different cousins. I don't know. As far as I'm aware, they don't talk about me in their spare time. But yeah, so my cousin, her boyfriend has had quite a history with cancer since them being together. He was diagnosed with leukemia about, I want to say it was like 2 years ago now. Might not even been that long. And so she went through quite bad anxiety during that process, and she said an app called Headspace really helped her. So of course I downloaded it, and you just do this meditation for like 1, 3, 5, or I think 5 might be the most you can do minutes a day. It's a beginning session, so you do 10 consecutive days just kind of to get into meditation, mindfulness, and figuring out what it is and getting used to it. And I've been really liking it. I've been doing it every night before bed, and I just feel so much better. It's best to do it when you're calm, because then you can kind of use those techniques when you're feeling panicked, because you're so used to doing them when you're calm, and it's just easier. Whereas if you just suddenly like, okay, I need to like breathe and be mindful when you're panicked, it's not going to do anything because you're not used to it. You don't know that it works for you. Whereas if you get it working for you when you're calm, it's just so much easier to do it when you're feeling a bit panicked, feeling a bit anxious, or just on edge. And I've noticed I've had such better sleeps since I've been using it. And I just feel better myself. So yeah, I highly recommend it. It is free. You can pay for like the full version. It's like a monthly subscription, and there's more things on there, but I mean, I don't think I'll need it for all the extra things. There's a lot you can get on the free version, so yeah, that's probably the best favourite of this month, really, besides Vampire Diaries, because Damon. Okay, so that is it for this favourites video. If you enjoyed, please hit that like button and subscribe. That would mean the world to me. Why is this my outro now? Like, it's just become a thing. I wish it was more special, but it's not. Yes, we're on 60 subscribers now, or 61, I'm not sure. So that's really cool. Yeah. So, if you want more of this kind of video, let me know, because there's most likely going to be a favourites for February, but I would still like to know if you like it. And yeah, I'll see you next time.